Hey, this is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today we're going to be exploring rhythms in 12/8. We're going to be checking out single notes, arpeggios, as well as triads and full chords, and how to adapt them into scenarios in which the key, the time signature is 12/8. So, as usual, there's a link in the description. Make sure you click on it or tap on it to download the tab, and let's get down to it. So let's pick a simple progression, okay? Let's grab something fairly simple. Let's grab something like E minor. Maybe that could be a little bit simpler. I'm thinking, okay, let's grab it, let's make it in D minor. D minor, E minor, and then A minor. Okay, we got those three right there. Now, how can we get this into a 12/8 scenario? So what we're going to do in a 12/8 time signature, you have 4 beats, and each beat has, well, I mean, it has multiple subdivisions, but the easiest way to see it is that you count 3 sub beats inside each beat. So it's like if your beat goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, inside each 1, each 2, each 3, and each 4, you're going to try to include 3 subdivisions. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? It's like if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, it will be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, got it? So if I was to just be playing this chord in a 12/8 scenario, I could just play like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe, and that would be enough, right? But to make it more obvious that it's a 12/8, I would need to include 3 strums, for example, inside each one of the beats. So, for example, I would do like all down strums. I would do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Got it? And the drummer would, for example, hit the kick on the number 1, the snare on the 2, the kick on the 3, and the snare on the 4, right? Something like this is very different from a normal situation, which is 4/4, in which you usually have 4 subdivisions per beat. So usually we're doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or 2. It has a different feel, see? So in this one, we're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're especially going to feel the change when you have a drummer, because you're going to feel that there are like 3 hits or 3 subdivisions. It has like this feeling that it goes like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the drummer is like hitting the kick and the snare between, like it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, right? As opposed to the other one that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, a different feel. Anyway, so let's apply something interesting into this chord progression. Let's grab a different one. Let's grab here this one. That sounds much better than this. So what I'm doing here, I'm playing another way to play the D minor. For that, I have my my index finger all across the 1st fret, from the 5th to the 1st. Then I have my ring finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, pinky finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and middle finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. Here, that's your D minor. You move it 2 frets up, that's an E minor. Now you grab this shape and you bring it 2 frets down, and you grab your ring and pinky finger and you bring them 1 string up and remove this one, the middle. That's your A minor. Got it? Now here's a way to play this, right? I was saying that we have 3 subdivisions per beat. So obviously, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way down. To make it a little bit more interesting, we can mute the notes. Change. Now let's make it more interesting. Let's put the first 2 beats are going to go to D minor, the second 2 beats are going to go, the last 2 beats are going to go to E minor, and the next 4 beats will go to A minor. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? Because it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Now let's take it a step further. Why don't we skip always the first beat? So it would be like 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So it's like. Now that's starting to sound a little bit more interesting, right? Now, let's take this a step further, right? Let's make it a little bit more syncopated. How about that? So, what we're going to do, we're always going to skip one of the beats. So it will be like 1, hit 2. We're going to be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Got it? So it's like. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? 1. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1. Let's do it in just in this chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's combine it. Let's do 1. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So basically, the idea here is that, remember, it looks complicated, but it's not. And if you have like a drummer doing like this is gonna sound cool. It's like. Very syncopated. The idea is that you skip a note, basically a beat. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And it kind of like restarts after one. It's like it restarts every 2 beats. It restarts, so it's very interesting. But so that's that for the chords. Now another thing that we can do to embellish, say, 12/8 situations, you can just grab the chord, right? In this situation we have this one, this one, and this one, and we can play the root, the 7th, and the 3rd. So it's like with the same concept of rhythm that we were just looking. So we can do like. Or, as I was saying, like. Right? Because they're like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, it's just like what it would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit hard for me, especially because English is not my first language. It kind of like get lost a little bit, but you get the idea, right? And then if you would want it to like do the other one, we're always skipping a note, a beat. And now you can have like, I mean, this is just an idea, you know, but the idea is to like combine different rhythms inside 12/8 and kind of like build up something. So another idea that you could do when you're like building songs in 12/8, you can do this single note techniques that I was showing you, right? And you can double it up on an octave higher at the same time. You cannot play it at the same time exactly, but if you have another player or if you're just recording on the computer, you could, right? That on top of, I mean, you could play it at the same time for sure, but it's not gonna have the same effect. Right? Because this one is kind of like, it's very specific. But anyway, I mean, that's the way to play chords inside a 12/8 scenario. You have, remember, you just have three subdivisions per beat. And I mean, you have more subdivisions, of course, always, because I mean, if there are three subdivisions, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you also going to have 12, 6 inside, right? Instead of like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you can have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So right, get it? It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's more like a solo, but you could combine stuff like that. You could, like, if you were playing the chord, you could bring in some sort of like double situation there, right? Like so basically I write there, but what I'm doing right there is on the second beat of the subdivision, right? Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In the second beat, I'm doing 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. There's a link in the description where you can download the tab and understand this a little bit more, and go back, watch the video again, and try to understand everything that I said following along with the tab. As usual, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. And that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. One last thing, what would you like me to teach you next? Leave a comment down below with your answer. Thank you so much for watching.